today I am here to talk about The Scammer by Tiffany D Jackson. Now, I have seen so much discourse about this book. Some people thought it was cringe. Some people just did not like the book. I've seen some low ratings, but for me, I had to give it 4.75 stars. I recently got into listening to audiobooks, so I did listen to this book, and when I tell you it was nonstop, I could not put this down. I was listening to the book while I was driving. I was listening to the book while I was at the gym doing cardio. I was listening to the book before bed. I was listening to the book in the shower. I finished this so fast because it was just that good to me. If you have read this book, y'all already know the first person that I'm about to talk about, and that's that nigga Devontae. When I tell you he irked my everlasting nerve, he got on my very last nerve. If I had one nerve left in my body, this nigga was stepping on it. And I'm talking about H-Town stomping on my nerve because he did the absolute most. The moment that that nigga was like, "Good morning, queens, grand rising queens," I knew exactly what we were about to get into. I said, this is finna be some shit. This is about to be some bullshit. And I already knew, and I was 100% right, because who did this nigga think he was? Talking about call me Lord? He was really truly playing God like he was a savior. But it's really truly sad because we have people in the Black community who are looking for quote unquote a savior and looking for somebody to be that person who is going to fix everything around them. And I don't want to get too deep, but it goes on in a lot of churches. It goes on in a lot of Black spiritual communities. It really truly happens, and people take advantage of young and gullible minds who just want to be a part of something. I really just love and appreciate how Tiffany Jackson is always shedding light and bringing insight to the different type of predators and the different type of monsters that we have in and within the Black community. She knows exactly how to write it. She knows exactly how to portray it. And like she said, I watched one of her TikToks. She said, I didn't make this stuff up. This did not come from the back of my head. Like, these are things that I've seen posted online. These are things that I've heard people saying to other people. And she is not wrong. It is just another way to keep Black people in chains and in bondage with that way of thinking. And yeah, I want us to wake up, and I'm glad Jordan woke up. I'm glad she saw the real. Now, if you know Tiffany, you know she is very good for a plot twist. And this book had not one, but two plot twists. I was baffled. I was shocked. My jaw was literally on the floor.
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
I could not believe what I was reading. I wholeheartedly believe that Tiffany Jackson is a mastermind of the plot twist. She has that in the bag. I gave it a 4.75 because I feel like it did end abruptly. I was looking for more when it came to seeing how their lives played out as individuals. Like, is this nigga Devontae still running around? What happened to the 4 girls? You know, we did get a little bit of insight on Jordan, but the rest of her roommates, like, what are they doing? What's going on within the community? Is the school operating differently? Are they being more strict with allowing random ass niggas on campus? I really needed to know more. But overall, it was an amazing read. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm excited to dive into my next book by Tiffany Jackson. I really just want to read every book that she's ever written and get into it, because this is my second book that I've read by her, and so far so good. She's done a phenomenal job. And if you're looking for a Black thriller author to get into, I highly recommend Tiffany Jackson.